And a very, very warm welcome to a first from me, Rasheed Ogunlaru, coach, speaker and author. I am really delighted because this is the first time I've done a newsletter live via video. It's a video newsletter, so hi and welcome. This is an interesting experiment and we'll see how it goes. First of all, hi, welcome to the Catch the Coach. I'm here in the coaching studio, and first of all, I just want to say hello to all the, now frighteningly hundreds of you that I've coached, and I mean just one-to-one over the years, and the hundreds more who I've coached via workshops and programs. Thank you so much for reading and tuning in to Catch the Coach. It means a lot to me, and I really hope to see many of you over the course of this year at workshops, talks and online and so on. So I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for your comments, for people who've got in touch with me. This is going to be quite short and snappy. First of all, news. I've been really busy, which is why this is slightly late, doing lots of workshops with the National Health Service, which has been a real pleasure, and I've been working with a number of trusts. We've just continued a new batch of cohorts, a career development programme that we've been running for Barts NHS Trust, which is the UK's largest, and run a really powerful 3-day career development, leadership career development programme for West London Mental Health Trust. That's been a really incredible journey, and coaching people one-to-one as well. And we're just about to do some work, hopefully with Homerton NHS Trust as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. In terms of news, we've also got some other exciting news. My Soul Trader, Your Life, Your Business workshop based on my book Soul Trader resumes at the British Library. It returns to the British Library from the 18th of May. So do come along or tune in for that. All the details of all the events I mentioned, by the way, you can see on my website www.razaru.com/events. So we've got that returning to the British Library. You know, it's going to be taking you through all the steps of how it is that you can start or build a business that you love from your heart. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you haven't been along to it already, you know that I also run my Networking for Success workshop. This is for anybody who is, if you're a professional, if you're in your career, if you're just wanting to learn how to network strategically, authentically, and just build contacts. Because you know what, networking is everything, whether it is that you're employed, whether it is that you're self-employed. So we run that once every month at the British Library, and the next date for that, again, it's on the website. In fact, I can just take a look here. On my list here is the 13th of April. So the 13th of April is the next one, and then the 18th of May, and all the dates again are on the website. In terms of other events, I just want to bring to your attention, you know, once every month I run a free webinar. This month's one is called Spring Clean Your Life and Your Business. They're all run on soultrader.biz. You don't have to be running your own business to find them useful. They're often on topics that will be useful for you in terms of your life. So that is run, and that's going to be run on the 18th, the 19th of April. Spring Clean Your Life, and it says here 7:30 to 8:15 p.m. And again, you can see all the details on my website. The topic I want to talk about today in this newsletter, video newsletter, you know, spring this time, April and so on, people are starting afresh, starting anew. So I want to talk about two things. It's Q2, the second quarter of the year, and it often comes hand in hand with this new financial year. So, you know, often we're mindful about the income that we make when it comes to our work, but very often we don't kind of think about where we are in terms of our own personal budgeting and so on. Do you know, so just a couple of quick questions. Are you on top of the finances in terms of your life and your career and your home life, and, or do you bury your head in the sand a little bit? It's really important to be mindful about where you're at, not bury your head in the sand. You know, make it your business to understand what's coming in and what's going out in terms of your life and so on. Have a list of all of those outgoings if you don't already, because it can be sometimes really quite a shock when you realise what is coming in and what is going out. So as a financial expert contact of mine, one of the fellow partners of the British Library, Johnny Martin, will often say, you know, that finance is something that by all means you can delegate to somebody else if there's somebody you know and trust who's going to be looking after those things, but you cannot abdicate. It's your responsibility. That's the thing in terms of finances. Be mindful about where you are in terms of finances. The other thing, my tip for the month this month is something new. This video newsletter is something new. Maybe I'll try it again. And what is it that you could be doing that's new? Maybe you could be taking a new route to work. Maybe it is that you could, you know, just be trying anything new, a new type of healthier breakfast or whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be something major, but very often if we're stuck or if we are wanting things to change, then making something new, renewing something, changing something, just mixing things up slightly can be really useful. Maybe it's saying yes to an invitation to go somewhere that you'd normally say no. Maybe it's taking a different route to work or route home, or trying a new hobby. Perhaps just try one thing new and just see where it is that it leads you. I'm going to leave it all there because there's plenty of stuff. Just to say, if you're wanting any more goodies, tips and so on to stay in touch, remember that you can find me on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can find me, you know, I've got a Facebook page, Rasheed Ogunlaru, the Facebook page. There's also, if you're running your own business, there's a Soul Trader Facebook page and a Soul Trader Biz Twitter page, so you can find me there. Remember, if you're also wanting to coach yourself, I know many people have got limited budgets. I've been there in the past and so on. Remember, we've got a store so that you can find things like my Become Who You Are semi-meditative talk. You find products like Soul Trader. There's a Coach Yourself Soul Trader product, and there's a Become Who You Are Coach Yourself video. There's all sorts of tools and resources. And also don't forget, there's a YouTube channel with all sorts of tips and tools that you can access for free. I think that's it. My quote for the month, which was inspired by somebody who came along to one of my workshops, and they came along and they talked and they just said various things that they had done since they'd been on this career development program. And I was really just so impressed to hear them speaking and to share the things that they'd already done and put in place to try and move themselves forward. My quote is, as the sun knows, even the sky is not the limit. And I hope it's not the limit for you. You know, being just, you know, operating from your heart often means that you can do all sorts of things that you previously thought you wouldn't do or even try. So that's my quote for the month. My tip for the month, remember, is try something new. Thank you so much. Lots of gratitude from me. Take care. Have a wonderful month. See you next month. Not sure if it's going to be via video or if it's going to be the traditional newsletter, but tell me, let me know. How did you find it? Was it useful? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.